So I've been told people say that GregTech takes about 5,000 hours to beat, and after trying it for myself, yeah, I can see why. Forget the blood moons, forget the monsters, and forget whatever this thing is. The crafting recipes alone are enough to break a person. Take a normal Minecraft table, for example. 4 planks, done. Nice, clean, efficient. Now compare that to this. And believe me, this is one of the easiest recipes in the game. And so today's goal was simple. Survive long enough to start progression and build my first coke oven setup. Or at least that was the plan. Unfortunately, this is GregTech. But before we could do any of that stuff, we had to find a place for us to live. Oh, this is a pretty solid spot, to be fair. I kind of like this. Big river, there's some mountains over there. Because we have desert over here for certain materials. And we have a mountain up there to go find Azurite or whatever it is. Yes, I think this is going to be our base of operations for the beginning. And honestly, this spot seemed pretty good. We got a river nearby, a desert nearby, plenty of room to build, and most importantly, a village, which means that I had plenty of access to a lot of resources. Even though some of those resources might not be mine yet. Whoa! I was just about to say, isn't this what we need to do the fucking easy, what? Freaking, we got Niter. Let's go. That's awesome. Finding this village super early was a blessing for us, but not so good for the inhabitants of the village themselves. That's because, why make a furnace? Well, I can just put one. Okay, look, GregTech already expects you to spend the next several thousand hours suffering. I am not making my own chest as well. And funny enough, one of the best things that I found in this village was wool.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
Which I'm sure sounds pretty stupid, but at this point, sleeping had become my primary objective. The nights in this game are atrocious. It's pitch black, you can't see anything. Oh, you see those little lights out there? Yeah, those aren't lights, those are mobs, and they're on fire. Not only that, some of them have incredibly unique abilities like regeneration and insta-killing you. So, let's make a bed. Simple, right? Or at least that's what I thought, because apparently in GregTech, sleeping is an actual professional job, because in order to make this bed, you need a soft mallet. Why, you might ask? I genuinely have no idea. And somewhere along the way, I remembered something very crucial. Yeah, remember that crafting table from earlier? Yeah, I actually have to make that thing. Like a crafting table. Oh my god, how stupid is that craft? How goofy. And so it was finally time to enter the glorious Stone Age, which pretty much amounted to me punching gravel with my bare hands. There we go. Now we're getting something. Daddy likes this. Guess they call it the Stone Age for a reason, huh? And then out of nowhere it felt nighttime came about. Do this. I'm dead. It's nighttime. I wasn't paying attention. And so it was a mad sprint back to the safety of the village that we just stole everything from. I'm sure they'll be happy to take us in. Is it Joe Roger for me? It's probably Joe Roger. I cannot see. I'm legally blind. Please, let me to the light. And the very next day, GregTech decided to introduce us to the local wildlife. Specifically, a zombie that's on fire for some reason. Wow, must be nice. Oh no. And doesn't take damage to the sun. This pack is weird. Now, in GregTech, there are many things that I do not know or understand. But for my next objective, I actually had an idea of what I was doing this time. Before starting the pack, I learned about these things called loot games. And more importantly, I learned about one specific reward, the copter pack. Because if I'm going to spend the next 5,000 hours playing GregTech, I am not walking everywhere. And loot games are basically puzzle-based casinos scattered around the world, and if you're lucky, they can give some ridiculous stuff. I had done the research. I knew the strategy. I knew what I was looking for. Unfortunately, none of that stopped me from detonating the first board because I suck at Minesweeper. Okay, which means that this right here is a bomb, which means that this right here is free. Oh, no, it's not. I'm fucking dumb. God damn. That one's free. That's a bomb. That one has... Wait, what? 1, 2... Which means that one's free. Okay. Bomb. Oh my god. Okay, well I suck. Oh, damn. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is I, the loser. Fortunately, there were more of them. So after enough gambling... Oh, thank god. Damn, I'm good at Minesweeper, bro. How did I get so good at this? And in a concerning amount of failure, we finally got it. The Holy Grail Copter Pack. That's really nice to get that. Those are a pain in the dick to make. I'm taking that.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm about to come. Which, if you remember from earlier, is the entire reason I was even playing these loot games in the first place. And honestly, it immediately became one of my favorite items. Not because it's complicated, not only because it's rare, but it meant that I no longer had to walk all over the place. How do you... There it is. Ooh, let's go. I forgot about that. I got those buckets. I was so excited to get the buckets just for my copter pack, and I got distracted by all the other cool stuff we were finding. But before we could move on, we had to strategically acquire some items from our neighbors again, specifically the Tinker Tool tables. Probably should have brought my axe. Yeah. Oh, cool. Even though flint tools are awful, they are cheap, they're easy to make, and if they fall apart, it's easy to repair them. We can get flint basically anywhere. And just like the whole thing with the chest, I am not making my own tables if I don't have to. And while looting the rest of the village, I actually found something kind of interesting. I found these apiaries that had pristine queens from different biomes. I like tropical. Ooh, double tropical. Oh, those are pristine. Are those the ones that never die, right? The pristine ones are the ones that last forever? Oh my god, that's actually really fucking good. So we can get propolis like super early to get that silky wispy shit. If you played GregTech before, you already know why this is kind of cool, right? If you haven't played GregTech before, just know that pristine queens later will save us a bit of headache. So it's just nice to have these early. But that, my friends, will be for another video, not this one. So at this point, I finally had most of my early game problems under control. I had a place to build, I had food, I had tools, and I could even fly, which unfortunately meant it was finally time to start progressing. And in GregTech, everything eventually leads back to the coke ovens. Power needs coke oven, progressions need coke ovens need coke ovens. My future happiness probably depends on coke ovens. And if I say coke ovens again in the next 10 seconds, you are legally allowed to kill me. And so it was finally time to build them. Unfortunately, that requires a completely reasonable amount of sand, clay, and gravel. And by reasonable, I mean enough materials to make me question why I am playing this pack to begin with. So naturally, I give you my material gathering montage.
4 big guys, and they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July. If they keep fucking my butt, then I might just cry. Poop is even spraying on my eye. You lick my dick and the cum start spraying. Charging up my dick, I'ma go super saiyan. When it comes to fucking booty, I don't do much playing. I wait for these.
After all the sand, all the clay, all the gravel, and all of the waiting, I finally had enough materials. 1 coke oven is enough. Most people would stop here. I even stopped here briefly. Then I realized they could share walls, and things escalated from there. There we go. That's the first. There, we got our freaking coke ovens made. And instead of making 1, we went balls to the wall and made 6. Now, I gotta get a lot of wood to fill these things, but for now, this is great. Hell yeah. Man, that's good. That gets me horny. Gets me so horny. It gets me so horny. In my defense, it made perfect sense when I was doing it. Doesn't seem so perfect now. And so let us recap. In a single day, I acquired a village's entire economy, got chased by a zombie that was literally on fire, developed a debilitating gambling addiction, found a helicopter that goes on my back, and accidentally built 6 coke ovens. All before I built a house, which feels somehow backwards. Next time, we're entering the Steam Age. And based on how things have gone so far, I don't expect that to go very well.